Hey YouTube, some of you may be watching because you think I'm going to be talking about one of the 5 novels that I've written. That couldn't be farther from the truth. What I'm closer to talking to and about is why I haven't written anything in the last 5 years, and basically it's because I was sick. So now I'm going to talk to you about autophagy, fasting, and your health. It started 5 years ago. I started getting sick. I saw doctors. They told me there was nothing wrong with me. I knew there was something wrong because you know your own body, right? I was deteriorating slowly, so it didn't bother me too much. I just thought I was getting old. I'm 53 years old. It happens to people. Anyway, 2 years ago, I really started going down really fast. And then I started seeing every doctor that I could possibly see. No one could figure it out until one doctor I saw a neurologist. And he did tell me that my nerves were demyelinating, which means that I couldn't feel things. My voice was going because everything has to do with your nerves, right? I couldn't move my neck from side to side. Couldn't feel my hands. Still can't feel them much. My feet, I couldn't feel my feet. All the way up to my legs, on my thighs. So they couldn't figure it out. So what did I do? I did what anybody would do. I'm pretty smart. I have a master's degree. I was a college professor. I know how to do research. So I went into the books. I went on YouTube. I went everywhere, anywhere where they had knowledge about nerves. And I wound up finding out what was wrong with me when the doctors couldn't. But what happened was it left me not being able to feel my hands very much and not being able to feel my feet. I still couldn't move my neck from side to side, and my voice was pretty bad. So what did I do? I found autophagy. I found fasting. It didn't first start with long-term fasting. I started doing intermittent fasting. That's how I actually found long-term fasting. I was doing intermittent fasting and it was working for me. I started getting back in shape because I was in horrible shape after all that illness. I wanted to get back in shape. And then one day I was looking something up and I found this video on this woman named Jennifer Ritchie, and she started talking about how her back was broken, and she had YouTube video to document it all. She had broken, completely broken her back. She was paralyzed from the waist down, and she documented how she fasted and was now able to walk. And she showed it on the video, and I said, man, that's a hoax. But then I started looking up more things about it, and what I found was my ignorance. What I found in my research was Yoshinai Ushumi, who got the Nobel Peace Prize in 2016 for autophagy. Now this is 2018. Why have I not heard about this in the last 2 years when I was doing all this research about healing myself? I have no idea. What did I find when I started doing my research? I found Yoshinai Ushumi. He was the person who got the Nobel Peace Prize for his work in autophagy. In a minute, I'll tell you what autophagy actually is. But I found all of these other articles also. When I started doing my research on Jennifer Ritchie, this is what I found. These are the articles that I found anyway. Prolonged fasting reduces IGF-PKA to promote HSC-based regeneration and reverse immunosuppression. A periodic diet that mimics fasting promotes multi-system regeneration and enhanced cognitive function and health span. Fasting triggers stem cell regeneration of damaged old immune cells. Basically what that means is your body can fix itself through fasting. It's scientifically proven now. It's not just the churches are saying that if you fast, miracles will come. Science has finally caught up to the churches. How does it do it? Very easily. At first, your body will start burning fat to make energy. And then, after about 48 hours of not eating, what your body does is it looks for viruses, bacteria, cancer, old cells that your body can't use anymore, and scar tissue. And it starts burning that all up in your body to use as energy. But that's not where the benefits end. What happens next? When you stop your fast, that's when the magic happens. Stem cells flood your body. What are stem cells? We've been talking about it for about 20 years now because the government doesn't want us to use them. Stem cells fix everything in your body, from the time you were born to right now. We don't produce enough of them until this happens. So what does that mean? It means that you can heal your body through fasting. You can regenerate your whole immune system. Now let me tell you what happened to me. What I found in my research was Yoshinai Ushumi, who got the Nobel Peace Prize in 2016 for autophagy. Now this is 2018. Why have I not heard about this in the last 2 years when I was doing all this research about healing myself? I have no idea. What did I find when I started doing my research? I found Yoshinai Ushumi. He was the person who got the Nobel Peace Prize for his work in autophagy. In a minute I'll tell you what autophagy actually is. But I found all of these other articles also. When I started doing my research on Jennifer Ritchie, this is what I found. These are the articles that I found anyway. Prolonged fasting reduces IGF PKA to promote HSC-based regeneration and reverse immunosuppression. A periodic diet that mimics fasting promotes multi-system regeneration and enhanced cognitive function and health span. Fasting triggers stem cell regeneration of damaged old immune cells. Basically what that means is your body can fix itself through fasting. It's scientifically proven now. It's not just the churches are saying that if you fast, miracles will come. Science has finally caught up to the churches. How does it do it? Very easily. At first, your body will start burning fat to make energy. And then, after about 48 hours of not eating, what your body does is it looks for viruses, bacteria, cancer, old cells that your body can't use anymore, and scar tissue. And it starts burning that all up in your body to use as energy. But that's not where the benefits end. What happens next? When you stop your fast, that's when the magic happens. Stem cells flood your body. What are stem cells? We've been talking about it for about 20 years now because the government doesn't want us to use them. Stem cells fix everything in your body, from the time you were born to right now. We don't produce enough of them until this happens. So what does that mean? It means that you can heal your body through fasting. You can regenerate your whole immune system. Now let me tell you what happened to me. I did my first long-term fast about a month ago. It was a 59-hour fast. I initially started out to be a 48-hour fast, but I pushed it a little bit. In any case, after the third day that I closed out my fast, I woke up in the morning and normally my hands feel like I have gloves on, and I could feel them a little more and I could grab things a little bit more, and for some reason I felt a little better. I said, hey, maybe I ate something good last night. I didn't know. And then I stepped on the floor, and where I couldn't feel my feet before, now the only thing I couldn't feel were the last 3 toes in my left foot and the big toe in my other foot. And then that's when the magic occurred, because when I got up, I told you I couldn't move my neck, and all of a sudden I could move my neck on the third day. That was crazy to me. This was the crazier part, and that's why I have these glasses in my hand. I've been wearing glasses for about the last 2 years, and when I put them on, it was blurry. The glasses were too strong, and I'm not saying that my vision is fixed, but I can't wear these glasses because they're too strong now, and I can see distance a lot better. Part of the reason why I'm making this video now is because it's a month later, and I'm doing right now what I'm doing is I'm fasting. I'm in my 27th hour as we speak, and this time I'm going to go for 72 hours, and I wanted to document it because I didn't document it before. I didn't know if it was going to have any effect, so I wanted to make sure that people knew about what was going on. That's why I'm doing this video right now. I'm going to log what happens at this 24, 27 hours, and then tomorrow I'll document 48 hours, and then finally I'll let you know how I feel and what I look like after 72 hours. And then you can make a decision for yourself, because I'm not a doctor, and everybody's body's different, and your body might respond differently than mine. You can try it yourself. You can talk to your doctor about its benefits or not its benefits. Maybe the doctor's not the person to talk to, but you should definitely consult with them and then make your own decision about what you want to do, because that's what I did. Now, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll let you know how it's going, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so I'm back. Let's review some of this. I started this fast, dry fast. It's a dry fast, and I want to talk about that for a second. Started this dry fast on Wednesday. My last meal was at 2:30 in the afternoon. Yesterday, I actually started the video on my 25th hour. I was already one whole day in when I started the video, and that was Thursday. Today's Friday. It's approximately 6 o'clock in the evening, so that would make it somewhere around 53 hours. And the last time I did this fast, this dry fast, I stopped at 59 hours. So I'm trying to do 72 hours. I hope I can complete it. You can see I'm not really feeling that bad, but I want to talk about the first 24 hours, which was nothing to talk about because I didn't feel anything. I do 24 hours at least twice a week. But somewhere around I want to say my 30th hour, I started to feel like I drank like 2 or 3 cups of coffee. The energy started, moving, and I started fidgeting. I kind of felt overwhelmed. I wanted to get some rest, but I couldn't. I figured I must have kicked into ketosis really fast and burning fat mostly, because that's what's going to give you the best fuel. And I couldn't get to sleep. I wanted going to sleep at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I woke up this morning around 6 or 7, not feeling that good. I mean, not feeling bad, but it was, I was feeling a little tired. I'm feeling better now. I did a little breathing exercise, and I decided to do this in the backyard so I can get some fresh air. All right, so let's talk about the different kind of fast. I could have done a water fast, but it would take me too long to get into ketosis for just my preference. I wanted to get myself into ketosis really fast, so I didn't want to drink any water. But this is a little bit more extreme than just a dry fast. This is what they call a hard dry fast, which means that I'm not using any water at all, not to brush my teeth, and I'm not showering. I'm not putting any kind of water on my body, because your skin will absorb water, and I didn't want that to interfere with anything. That's the same thing I did the one other time that I did dry fast. It was a hard dry fast, and I got really good results, like I talked about earlier. So I didn't want to, chance that I wasn't going to get some of those same results. I'm not really feeling hungry, to be honest with you, but the thirst is a monster. And so anybody who, thinks that they're going to have a problem with that, just drink the water and extend the fast a day, and you'll probably have the same results. I'm not sure. I'm doing what I'm doing, and you have to do what's best for you. All right, but this fasting does work for healing, and like I said before, my hands are always numb and my feet are always numb, but they were extremely number a month ago before I first did this fast. I'm trying to get healthy, and this is what's working for me. I hope some of you try it. Please, if you have medical issues, ask a doctor first. I'm not a doctor, so just do what's best for you. I wanted to tell a quick story. One of my friends, I told her what I was doing. I told her that I had fasted last month and that I was, what I was going to do again. And I knew she had some health issues, and I thought it might help her. So I told her maybe she should try it. She's very religious. She told me she's going to pray, and she's been praying to the Lord that He help her with this situation, and she felt like the Lord was going to do that. And I hit her with that old story. I read it a long time ago, where it said that guy fell off the boat, or his boat tipped over, and he was praying. He was in the water, and he was praying to the Lord to save him because he knew the Lord was going to save him. He was very religious, and he prayed and he prayed, and the boat came by, and he said, "I'm all right. The Lord's going to save me." And another boat went by, and he said, "Go ahead, keep going. I prayed to the Lord. The Lord's going to save me." And until he was there, and he drowned, and he got up to heaven and asked God. When he got there, he's like, "I prayed to you, and you said you would save me, and what happened?" And the Lord said to him, "Well, I sent you 3 boats. How come you didn't jump on?" I hit her with that story, and I don't want to liken myself to anything that God would send, but it is in the Bible, it's in the Talmud, and it is in the Holy Quran, fasting, and it's a thing that's gonna help a lot of people if they listen a little bit. Obviously, people listen to their religious books and articles, so if that's your thing, then this is your thing, because it is in the Bible, it is in the Holy Quran, it is in the Talmud. It's going to be beneficial to everybody. You just have to do it on your own terms. Okay? I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, where I'm going to break my fast. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this video before or after I break my fast, but that'll be the end of it. And then I'll do a whole nother video, maybe in a week or 2 weeks. I'm going to give my body a chance to heal itself, and we'll see where it takes us. All right? I'll see you in a minute. Hey people, I'm back. This is the 72nd hour of my fast. It's finally over. I don't feel bad at all, to be honest with you. I'm a little thirsty, but definitely not as thirsty as I was yesterday. And that's because after a while, your body will start breaking down cells to make its own water. And what scientists say is that if you were to take it out of your body, it would be the purest water that you would ever find. So that's probably why I'm not as thirsty today as I was yesterday. But I feel pretty good. I could probably do 100 push-ups right now with no problem. And I want to tell people that you shouldn't try this immediately. You shouldn't do 72 hours of fasting right away. You should start slow. First with maybe a 24-hour fast, and then maybe a 48-hour fast after that, which is what I did first. It was a 59-hour fast, but it started out as a 48 because I did 48, and I said, well, let me push myself a little further, and I did 11 more hours. So now I'm going to break my fast. But let me tell you something about the side effects of doing something like this first. The last side effect, I should say, that I didn't talk about the other day, is that I have no pain in any of the joints that I had before. As I talked about before, I'm not doing this to lose any weight. I don't need to lose any weight. As a matter of fact, I lost 10 pounds in the 3 days that I took to do this, and I want to put them back on, probably because 5 of those pounds, maybe 3 or 4, were water that I lost, and the rest was fat, because when you get into ketosis, your body is burning just pure fat. So I want to put some of this weight back on. I don't feel good this light, but you will lose weight. You can use it as a weight loss tool also, but I'm using it to build the nerves back up in my hands and in my feet. So, but one of the side effects is that you're not going to feel much pain in your joints if you were feeling that before, or any of the other little pains that you have, because you can't have inflammation without water in your body. If you have no water in your body, you will not have any inflammation. And after yesterday, believe me, I'm 53 years old. I have some pains in my body, and I have none right now. I know they'll come back when I start drinking water. Just those little pains that you get as you grow older. I know some of those will come back, but right now, pain-free. That's a side effect, if you can imagine. Anyway, when I break my fast, I want to talk about breaking your fast. If you're doing this to rebuild and regenerate your immune system or rebuild any other part of your body needs good building material to bring that stuff back. So my diet is pretty good now. I used to eat very badly, but I was a fitness person, so I was working out all the time. So it didn't look I didn't look like I was too bad, but internally I was jammed up because I was eating a lot of sugar. I don't do that anymore. But the last time I did this, I'm going to do the same exact thing I did before, and I'm going to break my fast by taking this stuff. And I'm not selling it or anything. I'm just showing you what it is that I take. It's collagen. It's a collagen product. Has every amino acid that you could possibly want in it. And has collagen. We know what collagen does. I'm not going to look it up. I'm not going to get into that. Maybe I'll do another video about that another day. But this is what I'm taking. If I weren't taking this, I'd be trying to do bone broth because it has the same stuff. It has the collagen of an animal. And I would definitely take that. I would either do a bone broth or I would do this stuff. You put a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons in it, you mix it up, and you drink it down. I can't wait to even have a drink of water, but I already made it. This is it right here. And I'm ready to drink it down, but I'm going to wait till after I get off. As a matter of fact, you know what? It's 12 o'clock. Let me take a sip. Oh, you have no idea how that feels. I haven't drank anything in 72 hours. Oh, that was good. So, like I was saying, consult your doctor if you have any real illnesses. You want to do that? Don't let me be your doctor. I would even tell you, don't let your doctor be your doctor. You be your doctor. You know your own body. You know what you'll feel. Start with 24 hours. Move on to 48 and then maybe 72 if you're trying to build your body back. And when I say build back, I really mean inside. It will regenerate your whole body. In any case, I think that's all I have to say about this. Please, if you like this video, if you enjoyed anything that I said, give me a subscribe, make any comments that you want, let me know what you think, and I'm going to make other videos, and some of them about the actual illness that I had and how I stopped that. Okay? I'm going to leave you with, may the evil man be good, may the good man find peace, may he who finds peace be free, and may he who is free make others free. I'll see you soon. Oh, there was one more thing I forgot to tell you. In about a week or so, I'm going to post another video, maybe 2 weeks. I'm going to let my body do what it's supposed to do, and then I'll comment about if it fixed my hands, or if it fixed my feet, or if it fixed any other part of my body that was failing me. And I'm sure you're going to want to hear about that. Talk to you soon. Peace and love.